Hey, what's going on, Nitro Ninjas? It's your Grandmaster Nikknitro. Last weekend, there was a big first-time top 8 invitational tournament for the Asian Pakistan area, hosted by Mizbiz'S, his first Mizbiz'S arena. And you know, thank you Mizbiz'S for hosting this event. It was definitely an honor to be able to participate. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you to also Rips Arena and Not Very Good for taking the time off their busy schedules, you know, to come and commentate for this tournament as well. So these three definitely made this event very possible, very successful, hyped up the crowd. You know, it was just such a successful event. I mean, the participants, you know, definitely, you know, came to show, you know, their stuff and definitely made a statement. But you know, it's really, you know, these guys that made this all possible. So you know, big props to them, you know, for that. I'll definitely be linking their social medias and channels in the description below, so you guys can check them out, show them some love, because without them this wouldn't have been possible. Anyways, it was such a big honor. This was definitely a lot of fun. So instead of actually showing the entire tournament on my own channel, stealing from Mizbiz'S, which is not cool by the way, I decided to, you know, do a self-analysis video on my matches specifically. You know, if you want to watch the entire tournament, go check out Mizbiz'S channel. You know, the video is already uploaded there. Check them out, show them some love. But for me, this is a self-analysis video on my performance, so therefore we can see what I did right, what I did wrong, what we can learn from my mistakes and the other competitors as well, because this knowledge can definitely carry over for future references, for not just for me but for you guys as well. You know, learn from my mistakes, my successes, other people's mistakes, other people's successes. You know, it's all about learning, and you know, hopefully you guys will definitely, you know, take something from this, and I will definitely take something from this, and plus it's just fun to watch. So you know, for this analysis video, you know, grab some snacks. I definitely got my coffee right here to help me, you know, keep my juices flowing, and yeah, enjoy the video guys. Let's go.
And just like that, we actually have both players in the lobby. Nikknitro and Necromanzer is bringing the Sub-Zero today, and I can't wait.
By the way, I love Rip's voice, dude. That voice is just, you know, like, excuse me, you know, for keeping it over PG-13, but his voice is panty dropping, I'm telling you.
Let's change the screen, misery.
Let's do
Dive
it.
right into
This
the
is
action.
The battle of the brothers right here. We got Noob Saibot versus Sub-Zero.
And Nikknitro.
Alrighty, here we go. So excited.
We even get the intros. I like it.
You gotta rock the intros in the tournament. I mean, you just got it right.
Yes, sir.
Yo, OJ with the follow, thanks for that.
OJ did it, bruh. Hi, OJ.
Did it, bro.
And yeah,
All right,
tries to
here we
go
go.
for that back.
All right, so as you can see from the very start, I made my first big mistake right there. I got over aggressive, because sometimes what will determine the pace of the fight is what your initial move is going to be. And as a Sub-Zero player, which you can see Necromancer definitely is, you know, a high-level Sub-Zero player, because instead of just trying to, you know, pressure like everybody thinks that Sub-Zero is supposed to do, you're supposed to play defensively and catch your opponent off guard by catching their mistakes and capitalizing on it, because Sub-Zero can move and reach very well to punish all those whiffs and those mistakes, and that's what he did perfectly right here. So I got over aggressive, big mistake right there, ended up whiffing. He trip guarded me, gets the first combo right there on the get-go.
So immediately the Noob Saibot special, but Necromancer is ready for that. Back throw. Sub-Zero. Oh wait, he is playing with that? I've never seen that move in my entire life, Farah.
Now, as you heard right there, see, both Necromancers and the commentators, they all did not expect the sickle toss. That's also one thing being a Mortal Kombat 11 competitor in a tournament. You gotta look at the moves at the loading screen, because if you don't look at the moves at the loading screen, you're gonna assume they're gonna play like a typical Combat League player. But no, tournaments are very, very different. You got to expect, you know, anything and be ready for anything. That sort of information right there, where they show the moves before the match actually starts, very key, very important. It gives you an idea of what your opponent's going to do and how you can act accordingly. Obviously, you saw that they didn't look at, you know, the variation moves. They assumed I was going to be a typical Noob Saibot player who ran slide, snag, and portals, but no, that's not the case. I ran sickle toss, and you know, they weren't expecting that, and therefore he got caught off guard. So you know, information is key. That's what ninjas always do. Always look for information first.
Definitely. Just a minute. Okay. The mix. 1, 2, trying to shimmy.
OG did it, bro. You're a legend for saying that. Tries to go for the shin. 1-2 finish this string. 1-2 always a threat in neutral, by the way. Yo, did you see the conversion error? This dude is crazy.
I was glad I actually landed that conversion. That's not the easiest conversion to land. Landing it on the first go in a tournament really makes a statement, so I just felt good about that.
Did you see that?
Nitro, you better move to the EU because I want to see that Noob Saibot in my exhibitions as well.
Rips, if I move to the EU and play your exhibitions, I'm gonna get destroyed, man.
Just a minute. This is a
Nice back one.
Punish.
That's ridiculous. All right, nice block.
You gotta be ready for those blocks, man. You know, we've all fought enough Sub-Zeros to know that, hey, we can block those. You just gotta be ready. I mean, they're not the most reactable, I'll admit that, but you gotta try, because if you don't try, you know, you never know. Because, like, yeah, what's the worst you get? You know, you get mixed, but what's the best that can happen? You get a full punish from that. And as you can see, you know, that was on my part. He didn't expect me to block. That's why try to block, guys. You know, make those reads, make those hard reads. You know, you never know what you can do. They could probably save your life in the match.
That should be it. Yes, sir.
Also, these guys, they both have a YouTube channel. It's the same as the Game Attack, so go subscribe to the channel.
I'll link Necromancer's channel into the description below as well.
Yo!
Keys and shit is dropping the bomb in the chat.
Oh my god, Kiss and Chin. Thank you so much for that. Yo, 10 bomb with the...
Good blocks.
Thank you so much for that.
Keys and shit is just saying, boom, baby.
Boom.
Definitely.
Yeah, I miss that every now and then. Because I knew I was gonna miss that, I decided to just stop my my combo right there and just proceed to, you know, doing some meaties. But you can see Necromancer, he delayed his wake up, so my first back one missed and whatnot. But anyways, as you saw right there, see, I'm always challenging Necro with, you know, my forward two, because Necro, he's being a smart Sub-Zero player. He's not trying to pressure me. He's trying to get me to respect him and then mix me up accordingly. So what I did here, I always kept throwing the forward two out because of the reach and the speed to challenge that mix up. Because if I let him mix me up, I'm gonna die. That's the key about beating Sub-Zero. You can't let him mix you up. You gotta challenge it, you gotta stop it. Because if you don't stop it, it's just gonna stack up till pretty much he just mixes you to oblivion. You end up messing the Sub-Zero player, you're so carried by him, and you end up on scrub quotes. So always try to challenge Sub-Zero.
Right?
One full string.
Yes, sir.
Here comes Nikknitro, got the life lead, interrupts the forward two. He doesn't even want to deal with the mix error.
It's really tough, that's for sure. That was so dominating by Nikknitro.
It's not really dominating. I was just trying to challenge it so he doesn't mix me up. But like Necromancer, he definitely knows how to play Sub-Zero. I just know the matchup and I'm not underestimating him. You know, again, I'm not saying that Necro underestimated, but he definitely didn't see any of this coming. Because let's be honest, guys, I'm not that typical Noob Saibot player. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm better than every Noob Saibot. No. I'm just saying that I don't run the stuff you usually see on Combat League. I have my own variation for Noob Saibot to make him work, and he wasn't ready for that. But now he'll adjust to it. Okay, that's why I'm just saying, guys, always be prepared for anything. Understand the typical matchups, but also be prepared to what your opponent's gonna do. Again, information is key, and always, you know, be aware of that.
In my opinion, those conversions, those combos, those spacing that I'm seeing from him, decision making is absolutely on point. Super good.
Because I'm respecting Necro, that's why.
And I don't want to say it, but Nikknitro was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with that bullshit mix. Let me press buttons on this man real quick.
He's right. I didn't want to deal with that mix-up. I'm not going to let him.
Definitely. You'd want to. Like, Sub-Zero's mix is crazy, especially online. It's definitely different. It's definitely hard to guess right is a word I always like to use for it. But at the same time, I don't know if you noticed, Nitro's defenses were pretty much on point. He was blocking the forward twos, no problem. So, like you said, he did.
It wasn't really a no problem. I was just able to guess right on that initial one, and I blocked that. But a lot of times I wasn't able to block it. I got mixed up.
Didn't want to get mixed.
That's right. And the thing about Sub-Zero, though, is it is not only that he has an overhead and a low starter. It is way more than that. He basically got the frames. He can stagger both of them. He has down one. He has poke backdash mind games, right? He has 1-2, which is 0 on block and basically a neutral reset. Creeping eyes. So
What pretty much Rips is saying there is that Sub-Zero, if used correctly, has a 5-way mix-up rather than just a 2-way mix-up. If you understand your character and what the potential they can do, you can turn all your mix-up games into a long list of like, what am I going to do next? Which is what makes Sub-Zero very dangerous. That's why he's a mix-up heavy character, not a pressure character. Understand that, guys. Sub-Zero doesn't pressure. He mixes you up, but you got to be able to know when to do the proper mix-ups.
Much good stuff. All those KBs, one of the best KBs in the game, basically gets loaded.
Right there. See, you saw the start there. This time, I wasn't going to be super aggressive, but I know that Necro was going to try to stop me instead. That's why I started off with a slide initially, because his forward two, it's just enough to reach me if I advance. So instead of advancing, I stayed there and do my slide instead. Caught him right there. Again, it's always that initial hit that could set the pace of the fight.
Every game, automatically, right, Vera?
That's right.
Just a threat. Super strong character, but so is Noob Saibot.
Yes, definitely. You gotta watch.
Do you see right there me moving back and forth right there? Unlike my typical gameplay in Combat League where I'm just jumping in and trying to like pressure them, here I'm not underestimating Necro. He's a phenomenal player. He can punish you to oblivion. So I make sure I stay that distance where Noob Saibot actually thrives. It's the mid to mid to long range. It's where that range just a little over jumping distance where my slide is a threat as well as my sickle toss, but at the same time I'm able to react to his ice balls so I can block them in time, whether they're regular or amplified. So as you can see, spacing is important. Feeling out your opponent is very, very, very important. It's what will enable you to react accordingly, because again, this game is both mind reading and reactions. You gotta have a combination of both. You can't just be pure reads and pure reactions. You gotta be ready to utilize specific things at specific moments, and that's where spacing and moving back and forth does help out. It can kind of cause your opponent to flinch every now and then.
Watch out for those projectiles. Those
I see the shitter net spike. Not like this, please.
Not like
Pray
this.
to the NRS gods right now.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the typical back 2 to back 1 tech by Aziz, but as you can see, I missed the back 2, but I just mashed out the back 1/1+3 because I know I'm going to be able to catch it.
All right, hold on.
Oh, hold up.
Okay, just so that you guys know, Rips, he got disconnected from here, so it's going to seem like there's a drop in the match right there, but don't worry, it'll pick up, okay? I'm going to go fast forward a little bit ahead to the point where we're fighting again. All right, here it is.
Oh, I thought it's basically...
That was a good catch right there. I tried back rolling, but he caught me with a jump too, so that was really good spacing by Necro.
On my end, it says Nikknitro left the game.
Oh, Rip got kicked out, unfortunately.
It's no problem. It's no
Alright,
problem. Vera got this.
I got this
Watch out for those double back ones.
one here. No problem.
I'm gonna invite you back.
Yeah, just send him an invite back. But once again, Nikknitro with that very dominating first round. We're gonna see some more pressure, some more spacing here. What's the mix, baby?
That's my trip card right there.
Gotta be careful throwing those. You gotta be careful with throwing those projectiles as well, because he can
Okay, I was trying to go for a back 1/1+3, but it ended up being a throw, so I just got lucky right there.
teleport out of that. Oh my goodness.
I could have punished that actually.
It's a 4-2.
Ooh.
You can see right there, you saw, he was expecting the sickle toss again. That's where it causes mind games right there, because he now respects the sickle toss, but you can't forget about the slide. See, this is where Noob can actually control the pace of the fight.
Ooh. Okay. Hold on.
Yo, Rufa, welcome to the
Neutral
stream.
right now. The Noob gameplay, he doesn't want to deal whatsoever with the mix.
She's right. I don't want to deal with the mix. I'm not going to be at that distance where I'm going to let Sub-Zero do whatever he wants to me. Because the thing is, Sub-Zero, closer to mid, Sub-Zero thrives there because his back 1 can reach, his forward 4 can get you in B+, his back 3 string can definitely reach forward if done fast enough. There's a lot of things Sub-Zero can do at that distance, and as you can see, I'm staying out of that distance, being comfortable at the distance where I know that I can apply the pressure. I'm trying to take control of the fight, because if Sub-Zero gets his mix going in, Sub-Zero is gonna end up mixing you to oblivion. I say that so many times, but that's what Sub-Zero can do. Sub-Zero is the best mixer in this game, and that's why I'm not gonna let that happen. That's where you have to fight Sub-Zero properly by spacing out correctly. It is a little bit lame, but this is a tournament. Nobody cares about, you know, trying to, you know, play, you know, clean and respectful. This isn't Combat League. This isn't your typical online, you know, mash fest or like, you know, messaging the other person. It's like, oh, you're a total scrub. No, this is a tournament. You know, all bets are off. No, you know, no holding back. No punches are pulled. You throw everything you can in the tournament, which includes playing lame at times. And that's what I did here. You know, I came here to win, and that's what happened.
Whatsoever. Again, Nicknitro taking that second set very convincingly once again. He doesn't want to get mixed.
I don't.
He's just staying away, period. Like,
I am.
Love to see that. Love to see it.
Yo, Ripper, can you get the invite? Like,
Yeah, I am in the lobby, but I'm not sure if I can actually
wait, you're
see
in
the
the
next
lobby?
match.
Wait, I cannot see.
He's able to get back in.
Okay.
See?
I'm in the
I
lobby.
just.
Is
Yeah,
it now?
I see.
All right. Okay. I see Ripper here. No problem.
Rother say, yo,
Yo,
very deep
Blood
voice,
Magic.
Ripper speaking.
Thank you so much for follow. Yo, everybody's talking about like Ripper's voice. You guys can see that. Like,
Dude, Ripper's voice is
Come on, guys, stop.
amazing.
Let's talk
The
about
Rambo
Misery
God.
and the beautiful Vera today. And definitely not talk about Rother.
The Rambo God. My goodness.
Rothor.
My favorite. One of my favorite players in the EU. My good.
the
Rothor.
Rambo God.
That's why I'm telling you, Rips, if I ever, you know, go to the EU scene, I'm gonna get destroyed.
Caesar saying, is that German spirit? Caesar, you got that right. Now let's dive into the
Alrighty,
second
let's
round
do it.
of
I
the
even
match.
forgot to change the score. I'm new to this. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine.
It's okay, I know the feeling too.
That's fine.
I'm
You're
new to
good.
this.
You're doing good. It's fine.
Good block. Good blocks.
Alrighty.
He's adjusting.
That slide.
4-4.
Nice jump
One,
too.
two,
Nice
three.
jump too.
Super solid slide in neutral here. Just like that Necromancer is like, you know what? Let me show you how it's done.
That forward two stagger to back one. It's one of the biggest mix-ups of new Saibot. Forward two, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna throw you? Is he gonna shimmy you? Is he gonna back one you? That's Noob's mix-up in itself. So if anybody says Noob doesn't have mix-ups, you haven't tried staggering forward two into, you know, his options.
Or to stagger. Oh, the back one is connecting after that, and here comes the overhead special, which you
I don't know why I tried swinging right there. I got over anxious, so I got hit by a raw ice ball. So that's my mistake. Be more patient.
never see.
No, you gotta be careful. And as you can see, he's loading up his KBs as well. Glide KB.
I could have easily anti-aired that. I don't know why. Maybe I was nervous.
Okay, nice block. No shimmy there.
Once again, forward two, that mix-up. Because a lot of times people will stagger into throws. Noob Saibot can hit with the mid.
Again.
I don't know why that didn't connect. Usually that does connect. That would have been so sick. I would have made my mark in this tournament, but unfortunately it didn't connect.
Oh my goodness. He was gonna. Oh, that would have been sick if that would have worked. Oh, he tried to short hop.
Now the reason why I didn't armor break, I didn't break away there because that's the reason. Also, I put the numbers on the life bars above me. I mean, this is for Misery stream, but I also put the numbers on the life bar so I can like kind of calculate, you know, what's gonna be. I knew that forward four was not gonna kill me as long as I didn't break away. That's why I didn't break away at that last moments, you know. Like it seems like I should have, but again, you got to be careful the moments you want to break away. You can't break away willy-nilly, especially if someone has the threat of armor breaking you. Necro actually knew that, and most of the time he probably caught a lot of people breaking away. He was able to catch a lot of people. I can tell from experience he definitely catches that. But again, this is a tournament and I can't be having that. That's why I didn't break away. I was able to survive this little tiny pixel.
Minute.
And just like a jumping on block, I actually thought that the forward two was going to hit me, but apparently, you know, when you jump, the forward two doesn't hit. So I got lucky right there.
The overhead jump. Alrighty, so now this is set point. I thought for sure Necromancer had that. That's really, really close.
Yo, Orion FGC, welcome to the stream.
Alright, big punish here.
Good blocks.
Big counter hit.
I dropped that so hard. That's so embarrassing.
Hold on, the corner
Drop to
pressure.
pick up. That could have been a lot of damage right there.
Okay,
The slide is
Nation.
connecting again. Nitro, look at this live lead. Necromancer tries to pull it back somehow, the stagger again, but the slide is opening him up. And even if it's only one move connecting, whereas this slide does a shit ton of damage.
Did you see that pressure in the corner? He didn't stop it. The pallet. Look at this.
I could tell that during that time, Necro was definitely getting flustered in the corner because Noob in the corner at that distance, he is evil in the corner. Like it's you're imprisoned pretty much if you have no defensive meter. Noob Saibot has a lot of meter, a huge life lead, and is able to pressure you from that mid-range distance right there in the corner. That's, you know, honestly, when I got Necro into that position, that was already, you know, I was in control right there. And that's where you always want to be. You always want to put Noob in a position where he can, you know, really put a lot of pressure on his opponent and they can't escape. Because maybe if it was on the other side, Necro would be able to have more breathing room. But here, this zone right here, this prison zone right here, that's where Noob thrives, and that's where you take advantage. You are relentless. You do not respect your opponent. You just keep on going, especially when they don't have any defensive meter. You just keep throwing move after move after move after move, because your opponent is going to be trying to guess, get out, and it could easily fluster them. And that's where I was able to take that, you know, last round a little convincingly, and a little brutality at the end, because, you know, why not? You know, that was the last win right there.
It is brutality.
Okay.
My goodness.
Okay. Nignitro, that's how you feel, right? That's how you feel. First event here for Asia, and this dude is just going for the brutal right away.
You're
Nick
right.
is making
Get that
a
right.
statement.
Hey, it's my last tournament before I soft retire. I definitely got to make a statement. I got to be as explosive as I can. You know, I got to show off.
He is making a statement for sure. My goodness. What a set. That was ridiculous.
Well, thank you guys. Anyways, let's move on to the next fight. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be uploading the other fights in another video, so this video is not super long, because I actually can say one fight is pretty long already. So don't worry, I'll be splitting these up into 4 separate videos, because there's 4 fights in total. So I'll have this one here. The next ones are gonna be for the following days, so just be patient for that. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Thanks to all the members of the Nitro Ninjas. It's your Grandmaster Nicknitro. Stay awesome, my ninjas.